Yes, top VIPs, I'm here with back another episode that is meant to change something, change your mind, change how you think about something that is going to be shared. So make sure that you are tuned in to the last minute so that you can be able to learn something. With me, I have a very special guest, but I'll let her introduce herself.
My name is Naissa Umutoni. I'm a business development supervisor at the African Management Institute. I'm Rwandan, a mental health advocate.
Have you learned any word like in Luganda or any other language that we speak here in Uganda?
Webale comfort.
Webale. That's an interesting one. So I would like to know, how do youth in these different East African countries that you have been to approach mental health and personal development according to your observations?
It's really an interesting question because I believe that in its sense, mental health is actually a very, I would say, a new topic to African youth because we are in different generations, so there are generations that didn't even know it was important to take care of what they feed their minds, where they what they actually put time in, whether in the news or on social media. But now it has been more important that people take care of their minds because literally that's where, we get all our senses to do what we do.
Yeah. What are some of the values that you have been able to learn, from all these days that we have been really learning a lot from the people who are better than us?
I think one thing that was really clear and evident is servant leadership.
Yeah.
So there's one thing to hear about it, but there's another thing to actually see it in action. Seeing all these important people that have spoken on panels, have taken keynote speeches, and learning from their diverse experiences has really transformed the way I believe in my abilities and actually accept my uniqueness, because I found that all of them were from different walk of lives, but they were able to share a very meaningful values that I would want to implement.
That's very interesting. So I would as well want to know, to learn from you when it comes to having a balanced life, what unique lifestyle trends that you have observed among the youth that really influence someone's life, to be balanced,
This is really interesting because I believe life is really part of who we are personally and as well as professionally. So when one takes precedence on the other, there is imbalance in that sense. And I believe that what I've really found important is to take time for yourself, for things that matter to you, and align the work that you do with who you are.
Yeah. Before we conclude, I would like to know, you're in these leadership spaces and you're a bit powerful, if I may put it, but if I may ask, we all grow, what was that moment where you decided that I'm chasing this life, but it's not gonna help me, let me go this way, that has put you where you are? What was that moment that made things turn,
I think the moment I knew that I was not eternal and I'm not gonna live forever, and the moment to make an impact is now, and I can actually do it in my own way. Start with a step at a time and really put myself fully into issues that matter, especially the gender gap and youth problems in general.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. So, what are like the last remarks we would like to make? The words of encouragement, something that is inspirational that we would want someone else younger than you or your fellow age mate should hear right now in this year.
So what I would share with you is discover who you are, and we evolve. Change is inevitable, but keep yourself grounded in the core values that
you believe in.
You believe in. So don't allow yourself to go further from what keeps you grounded, and where you actually get all the aspirations of doing what you do. So self-awareness is good. Knowing what triggers you, what actually brings emotion into discussions, and really I learned something very interesting from one of the faculty members. People that you look at and actually see that they're doing amazing work and that you can build on, but even before you get there's work you have to do within yourself.
Self-awareness.
Yes, yeah, the internal battles that you face every day, and actually understand what works for you that might not work for others.
Yeah. That's a very interesting conclusion. You could say bye-bye to the viewers actually, since we have come to the end of the episode.
Thank you very much for listening to us, and as we say in Rwanda, murakaza neza. I would also want to see more youth coming to Rwanda and learning from